All right, I'm going to tell you this right now. This video is going to shake a lot of people's beliefs. It's going to shake how you think about the world. You might have already known this, but most likely you haven't, right? So if you're somebody who's easily triggered, just click off the video right now, right? Now, if you're somebody who wants to learn something new or wants to affirm what they've already known, continue to watch. So here's the reality of life as a man, right? When you're a child, everything is equal, everything is level, right? Everything is level. But then when you start to graduate to becoming an adolescent male, right? When you actually graduate to being a male in society, things become very black and white. There are winners and there are losers. And unfortunately, the people who don't understand this, the people who don't take this dynamic, this shift of dynamics that happens as they get older, they end up by default getting into the losers bucket, right? So you can't look at life like everything needs to be fair. This is what people in politics that are trying to manipulate you to think that, oh, everything needs to be equal, equality this, equality that. No, there is no such thing as equality, especially as a man in life. Winners and losers. You pick the bucket that you want to be in. A majority of people, they subconsciously pick the loser bucket because they know that they can't compete. They know that they can't be a winner. They know they can't be in the same room as winners. It's the same in sports. In sports, there are winners and there are losers. There are never in between unless you're playing soccer. Apparently, there's ties. So soccer, forget that. But in regular sports, basketball, football, there are winners and there are losers. And there are characteristics of winners and there are characteristics of losers. Losers give up on everything. Losers, they give up on every single thing that they want to do. All of their ambitions, they give up on it. They don't put in any effort. They don't do anything. All they do is just sit around and complain. Sit around and complain on why life keeps happening to them. You might be one of them. Life keeps happening to me. Why does life keep happening to me? Everything's not working. I'm not making any money. I'm not getting the woman that I really want. I don't have any friends. I'm lonely. Billies, right? You constantly focus on that. You focus on all of the negatives that happen in your life. And you wonder why life keeps hitting you. You're moving with the tides of life. Now, winners, on the other hand, winners are very, very different. See, winners, they focus on how can I improve? How can I make myself into a formidable opponent so that I beat out everybody who tries to compete with me? Because here's the reality, fellas. Life is war. Life is competition. You're competing against other men for the jobs that you want. If you're on social media, for the attention, right? I tell all of my students this on Conquer YouTube. By the way, if you're interested in building your personal brand, you're a man of stature, you have experience, you have things that you want to teach people, you've succeeded in life in some way, shape, or form, you have a transformation and you want to put yourself out there, build a movement, join Conquer YouTube. I want to have you in there so I can guide you and mentor you through the process. Link is in the description if you either want to apply and speak to me or you want to join directly. Links will be in the description. But the reality is, you need to understand that as a winner, as somebody who actually wants to succeed in life, you need to build yourself. You need to build yourself up. When you're in the arena of social media, it's winners and losers. You either are a winner and you constantly hit with the algorithm, or you finally crack the algorithm, or you lose and you get 0 views, or you get 5 views. See, winners understand that everything is a skill issue. Any issue that you have in life is a skill issue. I need to improve in some skill. I need to make something better. I need to improve in this area. Losers, they believe that it's not a skill issue. It's a life issue. It has nothing to do with me. They hold 0 responsibility for themselves. Nothing. You don't care about anything that goes on in your life. Everything that goes on in your life, it just happens. God just did that, right? Unfortunately, and this is going to be inflammatory as well, a lot of Christians are losers. Right? Religious people are losers because they literally put all of their misfortunes in life on the back of God, on the back of the fact that, oh, this supreme being is causing, or the devil's causing all these issues. He's the reason why I'm poor. He's the reason why this happened to me. He's the reason why this happened to me. That's not true. That's a mental construct of a loser. A winner takes responsibility. You can still be religious and be a winner, by the way. I'm not saying that being religious makes you a loser. No. But the ideal, the popular ideology of blaming everything on an entity is the DNA of a loser. All men need to strive to be winners. Can all men win? I'm going to be honest with you. No, not all men can win, but at least you can put your best foot forward and give yourself the highest probability to win. And winning means in any domain in life that you choose to enter. Maybe it's the workforce, maybe it's corporate. You want to win in that space. You want to get to the highest ranks, right? You need to put yourself in a position to win. You need to learn the skills of communication so that you can speak to people who are higher than you, so you can gain their favor. It's politics. Corporate is politics. I've been in corporate. I know it's politics. And I succeeded well in corporate because I understood the dynamics of corporate politics, right? I understood communication. I understood how to make friends with people. That's how you level up in corporate, believe it or not. It's not necessarily about your skill set. I know people who have bad skill sets that still succeed, right? Or it can be on social media. Right? Learn the skills, learn how to communicate on camera, learn how to communicate brilliant ideas, learn how to inspire people, learn how to generate attention, right? Learn marketing, learn copywriting, learn these things that are going to get you attention. That's what a winner does. A winner consistently just makes his craft better. Whatever his craft is, whatever it is, he just makes it better and better and better. He works hard at his craft. A loser finds something like some sort of obstacle, blames it on the obstacle, and just realizes that, well, I have nothing else. I can't do this. I can't get past this obstacle, so I'm just going to quit, right? Losers will quit while they're ahead. That's the craziest part about it. Losers may get some headway. They may get a little bit of improvement in their life, and then they'll just give up because it gets harder. Winners, they love that it gets harder. You have to be a winner. You have to love the pain. You have to love how life gets harder. You have to shift your mindset into whenever something bad happens to you in your life, right? I had to do this myself because I struggled with this. Whenever something bad happens to you in life, you have to laugh at it and understand, thank you. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more pain. Give me more issues. Give me more obstacles. Because you know what's going to happen? By you ridiculing life in that way, life has no choice but to give you good things. Because you're the pendulum. You have to understand this. Read Reality Transurfing if you haven't read that yet. Very powerful book. The pendulum swings. And the more that pendulum, the negative pendulum, right? The pendulum of bad things that keep happening to you, the more that you put your energy towards it and you add importance to those things and you make them seem like they're impossible tasks and you give them negative emotions of being distraught, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. But the minute you take your importance away from it, you just laugh at it. It's whatever. You're going to start seeing your life shift. You're going to see good things happen in your life because you're taking the action of relentless positivity. Winners are relentlessly positive. Even if they get into a negative state, they can always shift back to positivity because they have control of their minds. But none of this is possible if you don't get it through your head that life is about winners and losers, nothing in between. You are nothing in between. Even financially, we can see this. There are people who are making a lot of money and people who are poor. And there used to be an average, and now the divide is just getting wider and wider and wider to the point where there's no average anymore. There's no average person. You're either poor or you're rich. It's one of the two. It's getting to that point. Everything in life gets to becoming binary, whether you like it or not. Everyone, all the people who want comfort, they want gray areas, they want things in the middle. They want like ambiguous definitions of things. Those are people who they tend to just be lazy. They tend to just want the easy way out of life. See, winners think in binary ways on most topics. When it comes to emotions, there are a wide spectrum of emotions, right? You have to respect the non-binary nature of emotions, right? But when it comes to most other things, pretty much 95% of other things, 99.9% of other things, binary. That will help you. That will give you guidance. That will show you. That will show, am I a loser or am I a winner? How do I become a winner? What game do I want to go play? How do I want to compete in the marketplace of life? Because life is a marketplace. Especially as a man, you're competing against other men for resources. Resources, any type of resource. You're competing for the woman that you want. You're competing with another man. Yes, you are competing. And the men who say, I don't want women, men going their own way, I don't want to compete for that. Okay, cool. That's cope. You can go ahead. Go ahead and be alone. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. And don't comment below and say, oh, I want to be alone. Yeah, I want to be alone. Cool, good for you. You want to be alone so bad, you actually commented under a YouTube channel. That's crazy, right? No. Pretty much all men, if they believe that they have the ability to attract the person that they truly want, they will always go for that option. They will go for that option rather than being alone for the rest of their lives. Wanting to be alone for the rest of your life means that you're at the pit of despair, which makes you a loser. Utterly. Right? Because you don't want to win. I want men who want to win. I want to be around men who want to win at everything that they do. I don't want to be around men who just complain about the system this, the system that. Victim mentality type people. We don't need that. I want men who want to be winners, who want to dominate the world, who want to dominate the space, who want to actually be somebody in life. That's what I want in society for men. I don't like hearing mediocrity. I don't like hearing men who just consistently make excuses for why things aren't working for them. And those men who are winners deserve a voice. I want more men to inspire other men to be winners through their knowledge, through their experience, through the inspiration that other men will be able to get from their actual triumphs in life. If you're that type of man, again, click the link in the description. I want to speak to you and I want to help you build your personal brand so that you can do what I'm doing right now, inspiring other people, because more men need to hear men who've actually done a lot in life. If you haven't done anything yet and you're still figuring your life out, you're maybe unemployed, you have zero income, nothing's going on, you're not of any significance, well, it's time to build yourself to have the significance. And then you can get on and talk to me about how you want to build yourself when it comes to social media, or just start documenting the process. You don't need me for that. You can just start documenting the process. But if you have something important to say and you have perspectives that other men specifically need to hear, I want to work with you. Because I know that if your message if all of our messages collectively get around the right people, then we can actually make an impact on the world globally. Like, I'm getting global reach on YouTube, which is crazy to me. My messages hit people from Europe, people from Asia, people from Africa, people from North America, just everywhere, like literally across the board. The influence is insane. And I believe all men who are capable need to have this level of influence if we want to uplift everybody else. So all the leaders that are subscribed to me right now, I need you to talk to me to see if it makes sense for you to actually build a channel for yourself. I will tell you whether you're qualified or not, because there are a lot of people who are not qualified to do this. There are a lot of people who are not qualified to turn on the camera and try to tell people how they should live their lives. If that's not you, start to document how you're doing it so other people can see your progress, so you can prove yourself to the online community. If you haven't done anything in real life, you need to be proving yourself, right? If you have done things in life, you need to be showcasing your knowledge, showcasing what you've learned from those experiences. And people will know whether you're lying or not. People will know whether it's a facade or not. You know if I'm telling you the truth or not by what I say. This is why people watch me, because they know I'm telling the truth. They see the energy. They see how I speak. They see how I have so much conviction in what I have to say. It's because I've done it. It's because I've thought through it. I've been down into the depths of nothing, being insignificant, being replaceable. And now I'm at a point where I feel like I'm gaining significance rapidly, and I'm also irreplaceable. To my friends, to my woman, to my family, I'm irreplaceable. That is where all men need to be. That is where we get the most fulfillment in our lives, is being irreplaceable and being significant. And I believe to be irreplaceable, you need to be highly competent in many different areas of life. To be significant, you need to have a presence. You need to have a presence in society. And the best way to do that, to scale that globally, is to be online and share your competency that you've built online. That's it. That's the framework, right? So take this as an inspiration. Conquer your life. I'm going to catch you on the next video. Or maybe I won't catch you on the next video because you're out there working on yourself. Cool. Maybe you'll come back in 6 months and be like, Martel, that video that I just watched right now just changed my whole life. Or maybe you just like watching this because it actually consistently inspires you. Whichever way, I appreciate you, all right? So again, conquer your life. I'm going to catch you.